Yo, yo, yo. Good morning. Buenos dias, depending on what side of the globe you're on. Um, a little bit under the weather, but the show must go on. You got the NFC and the AFC championship games going on this weekend. I know you got the Denver Broncos against the New England Patriots, and then you got the LA Rams against the Seattle Seahawks. So sad face. We should be here. But no, all seriousness, back to it. So just a few notes. It's a lot of guys that's limited in this one. I see a lot of guys that's limited. Um, I see what's that wide receiver for the Broncos? Um, what's the guy? Not I think wide receivers is limited. It's not and I just forgot his name, but I know J.K. Dobbins been taking some snaps, so that's a big boost for the Broncos. J.K. Dobbins, y'all know he got big game ability. Played in what's the Rose Bowl in college, Ohio State. So that's going to be a big boost to help out the rookie Harvey in the run game. Y'all know Harvey is more of an in space type of guy. Dobbins likes to run through you. Yeah, I know my voice a little out of there, but no Diddy. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to check me out for that. Sam Darnold was limited, not taking no passes last week. He actually been taking passes in this one in limited fashion. Y'all know what's been going on with Sam Darnold. But yeah, so now the Seahawks gonna be without their backup running back, but Kenneth Walker is gonna be getting a lot of the reps. So go heavy on Kenneth Walker if you betting at your own risk though. Well, let's get right into it. So the AFC Championship, you got they're gonna be in Denver by the way at Mile High. I think the Broncos had the best overall record. I know for sure in the AFC. Y'all know Bo Nix unfortunately broke his ankle, but Jarrett Stidham is gonna be starting. So a lot of people not too high on the Broncos, but then there's a lot of people that still feel like they can do it. They can pull it off. The Patriots are a real good team, all around. But I mean, y'all know it's any given Sunday, so they beatable. But who do I have in this one? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I do not feel confident about this pick, but I got to stay consistent. I got to stay consistent. Before it started, I had the New England Patriots and the AFC Championship. I know it's gonna be tough over there in Denver, even without Bo Nix. I would have loved to see those two guys from that draft class go at it, because I'm all about the draft class. I want to prove that this 2024 QB class is the best of all time because that's the draft that I was at. I made sure I went there. My favorite quarterback I watched all through college and then got drafted to my team. I made sure I was there. And then Detroit, y'all know that's the boy, basically second home. I was born out that way, but you know where I'm originally from. So with that said, I think it's gonna be a tight one. I don't think it's gonna be a rout or any of that. People thinking it's crazy. That's disrespecting Denver. The defense does travel and they're gonna be at home. They got a really good all around team. If you could just get solid quarterback play. So, because I mean, it been a lot of the games they won a lot of tight ones, with Bo putting up the numbers, but not specifically dominating and taking over in a portion of the game. So, they was able to get it done. He was clutch as hell, come through late, you know what I'm saying? And in the NFL, if you continue to give a quarterback chances, eventually they can get it done. As long as Jared can limit the mistakes and with a boost in the run game, that only helps. Ingram got to get involved too. But with that said, I got the Patriots winning 2017. I think it's going to be a close one though. But I got the Patriots going to the Super Bowl. Um, Maybe we live in them glory days. Maybe we might get Brady and Belichick and Vrabel and Drake May. I mean, who knows? History tend to repeat, so we'll see. Moving on to the NFC Championship. Now the Seahawks, so they destroyed the 49ers. Man. And they got to feel bad to be a 49ers fan, bro. Your two top rivals, because we know throughout that division, nobody really looking at the Cardinals like that. No disrespect, Cardinals fans, but it's just facts. So your two top rivals in your division, one of them it's a 100% chance. At least one of them is going to be at your home field, and it's either the one who you got your team in the same state with, just opposite sides, north and south, of California, northern, southern, however you want to put it. And then you got your most heated rival who you just had one of the biggest rivalries with, and they just beat you for the division and then stomped you to get to the NFC Championship. That got to be tough. That got to be tough for their fans. But I mean, all in all, they had a good year with all the injuries. They coach Kyle Shanahan is a finalist for Coach of the Year, along with my coach, the Jags coach. Uh, Patriots coach. So now the Rams, even though I did have us beating the Rams, my Bears, which we could have a few plays off, but I said the Rams had a better shot at beating Seattle because they know them well. They know them well. Um, they match up better. They got more of the veteran experience. So, and that's why Stephen A. and other people was picking the Rams too because they didn't wasn't sure about us playing against the Rams. Not the Rams, the Seahawks. And I agree. With that said, though, I don't know. Stafford be having some of his best games against Seattle, but that Seattle team is tough, and I got to stay consistent with my prediction. Like I said, I'm not too confident in either of these picks, and then I got to wonder, even though the Rams beat us, that extra period in overtime, like they was getting hit, they was taking some hits in that cold, like so you got to wonder how much more do they have left. But it's a lot of factors in this one. This not gonna be them wild conditions. Now it is conditions. Now it is in Seattle. It do rain out there a lot, so we'll check the weather. But this the thing with that one. Puka and Devontae Adams did not play well at all. I don't even think either one had 60 yards. I know Devontae had like 24, but he made the biggest catch of the game. They made the and Puka on 3rd and 6 made the other biggest catch, to get them in the field goal range to seal it. And that's what kind of got me wondering, are they going to unleash in this game? Because great players rarely have two bad games in a row. Then we got to see about Darnold's health. People keep saying him in big games. He's played in big games. He was just in the last one in the divisional round, y'all said that. The week 18, y'all said that. He was in the Rose Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I get it. It's college, but he put up big numbers in the Rose Bowl for 400 yards and about 3, 4 touchdowns. So he's been in big games before. Sam Darnold has one of the best arm talents in football. But with that said, who do I have winning this one? I got the Seahawks winning that CenturyLink. Say 27-24. Now it's gonna be a close game. It's gonna come down to it. Like I said, Stafford has some of his best games against Seattle. And since they didn't play so well against Chicago, I think they're gonna play well. The score might even be higher. It might even be higher. So, but I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We just gonna have to see. But that's my predictions. I got the New England Patriots over the Denver Broncos, 20-17. And I got the Seahawks over the Rams, 27-24. So that's the two picks I'm going with. But I'm not confident in either one. I can really see them going the other way. And I got a feeling. And usually when I had that feeling, I'm usually right. So I would not be surprised if the results is the opposite. But me, I like to try to stay consistent with my picks and not switch up as long as there's a chance. Now, obviously, if my picks is out of there, like my original two Super Bowl picks, one of them didn't make the playoffs, and the other one got knocked out in the first round. So, but this is a different case because they're both here. So, I mean, that's my picks, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Who y'all got? What's y'all score predictions? And who y'all got advancing to the Super Bowl? And let me know. And like, share, subscribe if you new. And we out.